Today I show you how to use the redo function on your Android phone. Most text editing apps will have an option to undo, but also to redo. And the undo is here and the redo is here. So left arrow and right arrow. Right arrow to redo, right arrow to redo as the typing is from left to right, and to undo is backwards from right to left. On some languages where you have typing from right to left, this might be opposite, but I'm not sure. I have to check about that. Most of the time, especially when you type in on the regular keyboard in English, most of the time the default for the undo and redo is undo arrow to the left, redo arrow to the right, or just the words undo and redo. These options are on computers, on iPhone, everything. On the computer you have undo Control Z and redo Control Shift Z or Control Y, just as a side note. And for example here, if I wanted to, for example here, if I want to remove some of this text here, I remove this part of the text, and then I change my mind. I want to undo, so it puts the text back, but then I change my mind again. I want to redo. I want to make the last change again. So maybe I will type this. Maybe I will type this whole thing again. So now I'm typing, and as I'm typing, you will see some kind of text showing on the screen. Okay, and I'm typing the year, that, just these few things, and here I change my mind. I want to remove this last part I typed, but then I change my mind again and I want to put it back. This is the function of the redo, is after you undo something, you removed it, you change your mind that you actually want that thing and you use the redo. I could do it in steps. So I could undo this whole text I wrote. I could undo all the text I wrote until the whole note is empty, and then I can, in steps, step by step, I could bring back the text with the redo function. So the redo function here, it will add the text as I typed it. When there is no next step, when you're at the last step, there is no more option to redo. That's it. This is how the redo works. I hope you get used to using it. On the computer on Windows, it's Control Shift Z for a redo or Control Y on some situations. On the computers, it all depends on the application you're using, but here also on Android, it depends on the application, because the Google Keep Notes, it has the option here, but for other apps, you might have the option somewhere else. So for example, I'll show you Google Docs. I'll show you now in a Google Docs file, and you see here the undo and redo are not here anymore, but they are on top of the document there. So there might be a little bit different, but because Google Docs and Google Keep are from the same kind of collection of applications, the interface is similar, so that's pretty good. Okay, so if I want to undo this part, I undo these words, and then I can redo step by step. I can redo the whole thing, all the text that's written there. And the last step, it's actually, this button doesn't turn gray or anything, but there is no more next step. So that's it. Redo is really useful, but also together with undo. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you.